So I just want to give you a little bit of history. Physical therapy has actually been around for a very long time, since the 1900s, and mostly it was women that were in the field in the very beginning. By the 40s and 50s, the field really took off because of World War II, and we were bringing back injured soldiers back to the country, and they needed to be rehabilitated, and nobody was equipped to do that. And there was a polio epidemic at that time. And so that's how physical therapy really exploded until today. There are 175,000 physical therapists in the country, which I kind of feel like is not a lot when you think of how many people live in this country. And the very interesting thing about physical therapy is really you can work anywhere in the world, anywhere. You can go to Australia, you can go to Europe, you can go to Asia, you can work in any of the states in the United States, you can work in Canada, Mexico, you can go anywhere. You can be in the mission field as a physical therapist. You can do physical therapy really, literally anywhere. You can work in a hospital, you can work in a nursing home or a skilled nursing center. You can be in private practice like myself. You can work in a school, you can work in preschool. You can be in a wellness, sports, fitness center. You can do home health. You can work for the federal government. You can be a civilian and work on a military base. You can do research. And you can do horse physical therapy. And you get paid big bucks to be a horse physical therapist for racehorses, let me tell you. There is only a 0.2% unemployment rate of physical therapists right now. 0.2. It is ranked the fourth major job in a list of 100 of best jobs in America to hold right now, and that just came out this month on CNN Money. It is the only healthcare profession that is ranked in the top 5 for job satisfaction, and that means very satisfied or more. So not many healthcare professions can say that because there's some frustrating things in other professions that you don't always run into with physical therapy. Just like all of these other women, I love what I do. I would have to love it to be doing it for 21 years. And every one of these women has said it a little bit differently, but the definition of success is not how much money you make. It's getting paid to do what you love. And that's what each one of these women has said. The education for being a physical therapist, you do have to have a master's degree to practice. There are some schools where when you enter in, you're planning to already go for 6 or 7 years and you will come out with your master's degree. You can still get a BA or a BS in something else and transfer in to a master's program. You can also become a doctor of physical therapy. Very interestingly, for the education in terms of money, and I'm looking at these statistics and they're from 2009, so it's pretty recent. But private college for physical education is only $25,000. That is really cheap when you compare it to engineering or any of the other higher level degrees that you're thinking of. Public in-state physical therapy is only $11,000. So you do go for 6 or 7 years, but I mean, it's not paying $50,000 like some of my friends are paying for their kids to go to engineering school. You have to go to an accredited school to sit for the licensure exam. Some states you also have a clinical exam. There are sometimes if you want to cross into other states to work, you have to take their licensure exam, or sometimes they just accept the license where you are. Salary. We still do like to get paid, so this is as of 2009. The mean salary for a physical therapist, which means half the people make less, half the people make more, is $80,000. Schuylkill County is on the less than side. There is another profession within physical therapy called a physical therapy assistant. That's a 2-year degree, and usually that's at a community college. But again, the same attributes of physical therapy are true with the PTA. You can go to school pretty much in any state. You can work anywhere in the world. You still have to sit for an exam. And the tuition, public in-state, is about $7,000, $8,000. If you go private, it's a little bit more. So with that being said, really, I do just encourage each of you to search your heart and find out what God has laid there for you and what your gifts are, and try to get paid doing it, because it's the best. Thanks.